Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. Yes, I am a kitty again today. And doesn't my hair look cute? And we got Nimaway over here. She's hiding from Ash because Ash is her daddy and he's trying to do stuff to her that daddies should not do to their children. Oh no. Mommy's got you, baby. I know. And there's Ash behind me, waiting for an opportunity for me to not be paying attention, which he kind of effectively tried to do in the self-care video, which I filmed first. Yeah, he was a turd. You need to leave her alone, bud. Look at me. Leave her alone, okay? Love you. Leave her alone. And we've got a freak laying over here, trying to fall asleep, but I keep waking her up because I want to give her love. Poor sweet freak. Like, I'm trying to sleep, damn it. You can go back to sleep. Yeah, you can go back to sleep. I just wanted to love on you and let them know how pretty you are. Yeah, so we got my sweet little turd butt over here, being a naughty boy. He was very naughty this morning and last night. He dumped 2 entire brand new things of treats and ate them all. And you don't want to know what I went through to get them. They didn't want to scan. I mean, the card didn't want to cover them, so we had to take them off and rescan them 4 times yesterday to get the card to take them, to cover them. They're covered by the card, but it didn't want to cover them unless it was a separate transaction, which is retarded. So, yeah. So we had to like take everything. We had to take all of our cat stuff off of the register. And then we had to rerun our cards. And then, stop it. And then we had to put the cat stuff back on. And we had to do this 4 separate times because it didn't work the first 3. Thank God we had a really patient, understanding, and really skilled chick helping us. Because usually they're just like, it's not running. There's nothing we can do. Because they're lazy and don't want to do it. But this girl went above and beyond and out of her way to make sure that our stuff went through, and I'm really happy and appreciative and impressed. But I'm pretty upset with Ash for the fact that we went through all that for him to just dump them all over the floor and eat them all in a day. I can't replace them until my OTC goes through again. So I'm kind of really pissed off at Ash about that. I'm less pissed off about the normality of his nature, him chasing down his own daughter. Because, you know, despite the fact that he knows better, that he was taught and trained and knows better, most cats don't know better. So they just do it, you know. But new house, apparently new rules. Since I moved here, apparently he thinks that everything is like new rules. So I have to retrain him to stop going after his kids. But, yeah, and Sam's probably going to be very irritated to hear about how Ash ate all the treats that we went through hell to buy. But, what can you do? All I can really do is, you know, wait until it goes back on the 1st and buy some more. And hope he does put them somewhere else so he doesn't get into them. Apparently I can't put them on the counter. I can't put them in the cupboard either because he will go in the cupboard and you'll hear thunk, 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 thunk all night long until he manages to get the door open long enough for him to get in there to knock them over and eat them. Yes, he is a little bastard. He's a very naughty little bastard. But I love him anyway. We love him anyway. He's naughty as hell, but we love him anyway. So, today, and we are doing my handmade stress balls. We are not doing the ones that are in my stuff for like Halloween and stuff though. Those are gonna wait for Halloween. And I'm pretty sure the DNA ball that I failed at making is leaking. Because apparently when you have hands that don't work, Dr. Squish's method of sealing the ball doesn't work. She uses curling ribbon. Apparently my hands don't tighten them well enough to use curling ribbon. So, yeah, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, I forgot one. Because there's one that I have in my backpack that I bring with me everywhere. I will be right back. Where's my backpack? Oh yeah, it's in the other room because it got wet and I was drying. I know I forget things every time, don't I? Every time I forget something. Alrighty. So I do have more. It's just the other ones are like more Halloween oriented. Because some of these I feel are, even though they're like directed towards Halloween, they're more like all year round kind of Halloween-y. Yeah. So there's this one, which has a skull on it. And it's got a mix of a little bit of butter slime in it and a little bit of water because I didn't have enough slime to actually make it. So I put slime in there and some water in there to make it kind of more filled up. So it squishes pretty well. It feels good. It looks good. I like it. It's a good one. Hasn't popped yet. So as long as they don't pop, it's good, right? But yeah, I like this one. It's a good one. And I can go back in my backpack until I switch my outfit colors. And then we've got next up is pink. Okay. So then we got this one, which I actually made for my mom for Mother's Day, but she never showed up for Mother's Day. Like, never showed up. My Mother's Day consisted of me trying to get Guinevere off of the roof because someone broke in through my window, and my window leads to the roof. So Guinevere went out the window onto the roof and then went to the very top, highest part of the roof, and then couldn't come down because she was scared. So that and Onyx kind of took advantage of the open window and found himself a new home. he let himself in. So that's why his name is Onyx Sassenach, because Sam thought Trespasser was a little bit too on the nose. So yeah, that's how we got Onyx. I'm all like doing the kitty roll call to make sure they're all in here after finding out my window's open, and somehow I ended up with 2 Dragos. And I'm like, Drago, where's your collar? And then I turn around and Drago's behind me, and I'm like, why are there 2 of you? So I figured, he's black. I can't let him go back outside and end up being abused by random people, just, how people are to black cats when they live outside, or like in general, if they just happen to be outside, which is why, like, I chase Astra down every time she runs out because I'm scared something's going to happen to her. So, I couldn't let him go back out there, so I took him in, And the first week we had a bit of a struggle because he didn't trust me yet, and all the other kitties were acting exactly how kitties act when there's a new kitty. And kind of they're still kind of like that, but they're getting better. Him and Callie have made friends. They're friends now, but yeah, that was my Mother's Day present. Is a new kitty deciding that I'm his home. And he's a little sweetheart. He likes to give me hugs, and I'm his safe place. But yeah, I made this one specifically for Mom because pink is her favorite color, and she's obsessed with diamonds, and that's what the heart's supposed to be, is a diamond. But this one's filled with slime, and it feels really nice, and it's just really good. I mean, I think all of them are really good, unless they're not. I've made some ones that were not really good, but yeah. But those ones aren't in the video. They either popped or they're outside in the take a ball pen for delivery people. I have one that was supposed to be Nido that completely solidified because I cannot figure out the right ratio of ingredients to make Nido. I either make it and it comes out perfect at first, and then after a couple of days it turns to water, or I make it and it at first feels perfect and then it solidifies completely. Either way, I can't make Nido. So I have given up on making Nido. But the slime ones I make are really, really good. So yeah, apparently I'm my go-to is slime. And I do want to try DNA balls too, but I need to get the skins for it because the clear balloons that I have just keep getting really gross. They just keep like getting really foggy and kind of yellowish, and it's just gross. So I need to get the skins that that you can buy from Dr. Squish to make DNA balls. So I will try that eventually. I just haven't really gotten around to buying the stuff for it. But the slime ones in the punch balls and in other things. If you are an adult and watched my adult video, or you're friends with me at the Zoo Kitchen and have seen my adult handmade balls, which is the video I'm doing next week, the adult only ones of my handmade balls, then you've probably seen them and know what I'm talking about. But this one is for everybody, so we're not going to talk about those in detail, because we don't want kids like hearing about that stuff. And then these don't really have anything in them but air, because I tried to use these on the machine. That's actually what I bought them for, but they rip, and apparently they don't hold as well as they're supposed to, because this one already needs to be blown back up, and this one too. But I was gonna donate them, but I was like, I can just blow them up and play with them that way. Who cares? You know, whatever. Or I can decorate my house with them. I can blow them up and I can hang them up all over my house. Like itty bitty tiny balloons that immediately deflate. That don't hold air like they're supposed to hold air. They're supposed to be like when you put the belly button back in. I got this idea from Dr. Squish. When you put the belly button back in, it's supposed to be permanently sealed and nothing comes out of it. How are they deflated? So obviously that was a fail. That's going back in the bottom of that bucket. And then we got purple ones of these. We got purple ones. These ones haven't completely deflated yet, but these were. When I blew them up this big, and it took less than 5 minutes for them to deflate. All of them. So obviously they don't hold as well as they're supposed to. I mean, I know these ones were the off-brand ones that I just bought off of Amazon. They weren't the ones that she uses. But I had high hopes for these when I bought them, and I'm very disappointed in them, and they were not cheap. So I'm never buying those again. And that's why I decided to start using punch balloons because those seem to work really, really well as homemade stress ball skins. So we got that, and then we got this was a regular balloon. So it was very difficult to get one that actually stayed in one piece on the machine because they kept ripping. But it's got a mermaid on it, and I loves it. At least we got one. But these balloons pop really easy because it's just a regular balloon. The punch balloons are more they're thicker and more solid and stretch more, so they're made better for making stress balls with. So I'm really glad I started using those. And then we got this one that's got bats on it. It's purple with bats on it. Another Halloween one that's kind of all year round too. Oh, I forgot to do the red one. And then we got this red one. It's got hearts on it. And a big heart. Hearts making up a heart. And they're all really good because they're all filled with slime. So they're all really good. They're all really squishy. They all feel really nice. I noticed that the punch balloons are starting to look really weird in color. Like the slime's just kind of eating away at it. Like it's becoming faded. But it did that with the regular balloons too, and those ones are less solid. So I'm hoping they last, but I'm thinking they will. But here's hoping, right? But these ones were like the pink one and where did I put the pink one over there? The pink one and the red one were kind of like a set of Valentine's Day ones. I have more that are different that I haven't made yet because I kind of ran out of slime. I have more stuff to make slime. It's just my hand has been hurting ever since I helped out that person that stayed with me that had me move my table that's bigger than me by myself to get to the mattress that she was going to sleep on and move that by myself when she's bigger than me and could have at the very least helped and refused to. Yeah, my hand's been so fucked up since then that I shouldn't be messing with slime. I really shouldn't. Because slime takes a while to make if you don't get it right exactly the first time. So it can be made very, very quickly, but it's like making cookies, without a recipe. You just mix the stuff together, and then you just kind of add a little bit of this here and a little bit there, and just kind of like let it come together, and add stuff as needed. It's kind of like baking without a recipe from memory. You just add what you need when you need it. And then we got this little blue mermaid one, which this one I put like one of those light up balls in it, so if I smack it, it'll like light up and start blinking. I didn't have a whole lot of slime to put in this one, but at least enough to make a ball. But I love it because it's like it's a kind of pearlized aqua blue mermaid on it. I love it. Hi, honey. And I kept the blow up straws for the other balloon balls. Then we got, of that, we've got a blue one that is deflating. We've got 2 yellow ones that are deflating. We've got 2 orange ones that are deflating. And we've got a green one that's deflating. And that is all we have got for the homemade stress balls that are appropriate for children. Because the other one, next week's video is not going to be appropriate for children. Yeah. But, and I will do the ones that are more Halloween-y, closer to home. So, with the Halloween fidgets. So, and then I'll dig the ones out that are all year round Halloween-y, to do with those also. But I hope you liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.